Welcome into the Bro Force Squad podcast. We're coming. I didn't like that welcome. It didn't feel right.
It's got to feel right. My ex-wife used to tell me that.
That's why she divorced you.
It was mutual. She brought it up.
Welcome into the Bro Force Squad podcast. We're coming at you live from somewhere in Japan, probably the hills somewhere. Here to give you another world-famous movie commentary on the 1954 classic Godzilla. Why? No idea, but it's going to be fun. We currently have our movies paused. Well, I only have like 3/4 of my screen. It's a long situation, but I don't know what our timestamp is. So, Horns, what's our timestamp?
20 seconds.
20 seconds in. Movie's currently on HBO Max at the time of this recording. And while you guys get synced up with them, we're going to go to my main man on my right, Jeff Hornacek. Now, Horns, you honeymooned in Japan. Was that right?
I did. And
How was that experience?
I can say this, Godzilla destroyed a bunch of cities, ruined a bunch of lives, and it still was not the biggest disaster from that weekend. My wife was allergic to satin sheets. What do you think the sheets are made of?
Probably satin, if I had to guess.
Well, it was actually cotton, but she was cheating on me the whole time, so.
Yeah, I mean, at least she let you go on your honeymoon.
That's true. Was that nice of her? I mean, she made me pay for everything and dumped me before we got on the plane on the way back. But
you paid for Garrett too, right?
Yeah, it was weird he was there. I don't really want to talk about this anymore. Can we watch the giant reptilian lizard destroy lives?
Let's do this. All right. Again, we are paused at the roughly 20-second mark. We're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you guys for joining us today. This is the most Bro Force Squad commentary. Banner is trying to watch this like on a tablet that's not compatible with HBO Max, and it's in black and white. So if we can make this entertaining with you, then I think we'll have considered it a victory.
I'm gonna have to have some sort of volume on. I don't have any subtitles, so we're gonna try and we're gonna power through this, guys.
Like Godzilla powers through skyscrapers.
Yes.
So Godzilla in Japan is actually called Gojira, Gojira, and so I think I'm just speculating here, as I will do a lot tonight, but I think the translation to America was just a guy like, I think they're saying Godzilla, and he didn't no, we're not.
So we got a crawl here.
This is the credits.
They do the credits at the beginning?
Yeah. God, okay. This is gonna be fun because you obviously can't read Japanese.
Yeah.
So this is saying like the producers and everything. Meanwhile, you're watching like, fuck, dude, there's a lot of backstory for Godzilla.
Yeah, I was like, man, they could have made this into a prequel trilogy.
This is what Red Dawn, like the 80s movie with Swayze and Charlie Sheen, instead of like having a first act that shows any of it, they just like explain it in a sentence like, the United States is fucking like 3 different states now. All right, movie starts.
Russians are coming. Go.
Right. What if that was how Godzilla started? These are long credits though. They should. When did these start happening at the end of movies? Because good idea there.
Yeah, it couldn't have happened soon enough. Especially because I can't read it, and I can't see subtitles. It's just a bunch of Japanese letters or phrases going across my screen.
Katsumi Tezuka was the last name up there, and now it says directed by Ishiro Honjida.
Legend. Okay, back of a boat. Here we go. God damn it, this is even worse because it's not widescreen, so it cuts off another like portion of the screen, and it's just black.
Yeah,
like the black bars, when you used to have those on your old tube TV.
Mine is widescreen, so not to brag.
Okay.
How much sake is being drank on this boat?
Not enough. I love sake.
Sake is really good. Although,
Are
is
you a
there
hot sake or cold sake guy?
I think hot.
I'm a
Whatever.
I'm a diehard hot, but they do make some like plum shit that's really good. It's like plum sake.
Oh fuck! Don't look at that. Now, who is going to be the one to remember how the checkers game was set up when we come back to it?
They didn't take a picture of it on their phone, so
No.
obviously they don't know where they're at.
God, what a simpler time. No one here had their phone out, you know? And it wasn't because they didn't have cell phones, they just had them in the.
You know, I actually appreciate acting from like the 50s and 60s a lot. They're
Oh,
over
definitely.
dramatized, but they sell it.
So I'm guessing Godzilla just fucked up that ship, right? That's what we're to assume.
I would assume so. When does Matthew Broderick come into play?
In a little bit. Give it
Okay.
like just like 45 years
Okay.
of real lifetime.
Of real life.
One thing I don't remember about this, does Godzilla have like a monster counterpart that he fights? This one might just be him versus the military the whole time.
I have no idea. I don't think I've ever seen this.
This guy in 1954 was considered like the most buff person in the whole continent.
I know. How much pussy is he getting?
I mean, this is the start of a single file line, this nurse right here.
Next.
So he's telling her there was an accident. I'll give you a little bit of the story, but at a certain point, I just want you to try to pick up on
Yeah.
it.
So what I'm actually, let's just do this. Each 5-10 minutes, I'll just tell you what I think is going on. So
Perfect.
I think we've got Godzilla attacked a submarine. Right before it went down, they got a message out. And I'm assuming this guy's brother, maybe dad, was on the ship. And now this guy is going to go hunt. No, change my mind. He's like the commander of the Japanese Navy, and he's going to go out and hunt Godzilla now.
The even more fun part about this game is I don't have any fucking idea what the answers are, so I don't even know if you're right or not. This right here, Billy Bean is coming in. He's like, all right, who are we drafting in the 5th round? They're like,
We need
actually,
RBIs
we're kind of
on
more
base
focused.
percentage.
Yeah, I want a guy that looks at some pitches. They're like, well, there was actually a giant sea monster that attacked a boat. He's like, guys, I don't give a fuck. It's 5th round. This is a Japanese Arnim Zola.
Yep.
I guarantee you, this guy has looked confused 90% of his life.
Yeah, he's not even acting right now. He's like, how did I get be a star in this movie?
He's just looking for the bathroom. He's like, I'm going to piss my pants if you don't tell me where the restroom is. Don't you hate when you're a 90-year-old scientist and you come in the room and everyone just fucking bombards you at once?
It's exhausting. We got Tugboat here.
Dude, the thing I used to love about movies like this is like
Hold up. Can Godzilla like shoot missiles and make things like catch on fire?
That's a good question. I know he has fire breath.
Yeah, but it's like blue, isn't it?
I think
Or is
so.
that just in the new ones?
I mean, it's going to be impossible for me to tell in a black and white movie, but
I'm going to need an answer to that.
So the Bingo Maru, I believe, is the boat that just went down, which is kind of fucked up because I bet when Godzilla sunk it, he went, bingo! Like,
You know what's even more fucked up is I just turned the volume up a little, see if I can get a little context. It's not dubbed over, so I'm literally watching it in Japanese.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I know Godzilla vs. Mothra is dubbed over because that's the one I used to rent all the time as a kid.
I think is it Godzilla Shin or Shin Godzilla? That one's dubbed over also.
And then, man, it's going to be tough to get anyone to do these movies except for you and me on the pod. But if we can get to Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla, where the humans build their own robot Godzilla to try and fight him.
I'm in. You know I'll actually do research for that one.
So is it like freezing? These guys look like Jack at the end of Titanic.
Yeah.
This is first class spa treatment here, though.
Yeah. I'm not sure. So these people are waiting to hear who's alive and who's dead. Their loved ones, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, this guy's telling him right now that a fishing boat just picked him up. And apparently
this dude is stoned out of his mind. He's like, I don't know why I'm here. My wife just made me come.
I mean, the guy with the gap in his teeth? I think that's a woman.
No. The person just to the left of that girl.
Oh, I can't see him now. This old guy's like the Japanese Murtaugh. He's like, I'm too old for this shit. Oh, they just got the list of names of the people who survived and died. This is what it's like at KB Toys when they release a new Star Wars Lego set. Everyone fucking relax.
We have plenty to go around, but you need to be one of the first 100 people.
We have plenty to go around. He turns like the new guy. We actually don't. Someone's dying here at this mall today. Why would you say that? It'd make $8.50 an hour.
Yeah, I'm 15.
This guy's haircut way ahead of its time.
Way ahead of its time. I was actually just thinking, like, that's a cool haircut now.
This is what it was like in 8th grade after basketball tryouts. Who made the team? Just tell us.
Never saw a name on the board. Okay, so now we've got newspaper headlines saying Godzilla attacked. Military's going to go catch him. We're all eating Godzilla for dinner tonight.
So right now it's sensationalizing it. It's like mystery at sea. What the fuck happened? I think one of the headlines actually was what the fuck happened. This is Fire Festival. They're just waiting for Blink-182 to come on stage.
Yeah.
That actually would be a nice little view if you could live.
Yeah, I'd be okay with this. Looks comfortable.
You could Airbnb that on the weekends.
Yeah. So let's say they caught Godzilla, and they're gonna eat him. Like, what do you think the meat would it be good? I mean, he eats nothing but fish, right? And
yeah, but I mean, a lot of cows are just grass fed. You know, that could be. I think of his thigh. He's got a real meaty thigh. That would be what
I think the ribs. I feel like his ribs would be real fatty.
Yeah.
I don't think his ribs would be good.
What do you think Godzilla steak would run you at Chili's with like one side and a beer?
Godzilla steak, loaded potatoes, and a Coors Light.
You know what? Give me a Caesar salad on the side because my body's a temple.
You're probably looking at like, honestly, $35. Godzilla meat's expensive.
Yeah. Banner, I'm having really bad deja vu. Have we talked about eating some fictitious creature before? Like
dinosaurs.
We
talked to Thurman about eating dinosaurs.
In depth. That was like an hour and a half long conversation.
Yeah.
That was one I was like laying in bed that night thinking about.
Yeah. I think we determined that a Triceratops would be the best meat.
So this is Chris. They all went to a Lil Wayne concert last night, and he got a little fucked up. I mean,
he's fine. He's fine.
You had floor seats. What do you want him to do?
He's like actually slapping him.
This guy's committed to the role. I'm guessing he was part of that boat too.
I think so. I would, from the little I can gather, that's what I would guess.
So if I had to guess, he's going to be the guy who says, I saw Godzilla, and then no one's going to believe him the whole movie.
Yeah.
This is that yacht race that the Winklevoss twins are in. They're about to show up.
This is what they've been training for.
Yo, Banner, if they cut back, that dude who's... you won't see him. He is stuffing his underwear so bad to make it look like he's got a fucking cannon under there.
Are you sure? He probably just does.
I don't know, man. So
do they think they're going to catch Godzilla with that little fucking net? They deserve to die then.
Good question.
Come on.
This old guy's like, he's talking about Godzilla like he knows him. He's like, we actually rushed the same fraternity my freshman year. And he couldn't drink worth a shit, but my God, was he good at beer pong. He had helicopters in 54.
We really just needed him for his intramural basketball skills.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fucking beast down low.
Like, you throw it up, he's going to get it.
Guy would grab 10 rebounds on accident.
So, who's this hipster guy that just got off the plane?
He actually has a really popular Instagram account, Brian. 1.8 million followers. Not that you would fucking know. He's a photographer. He's here to take some selfies with Godzilla.
Interesting. Does he have an appointment? I heard Godzilla's really strict on his calendar.
He was hoping he would take walk-ins today. So Godzilla basically fired... It's hard for me to feel sympathy for him. He fired the first shot here.
Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing. Maybe he was lonely. Do you think he just, like... Maybe he ate it, like, some really spicy Mexican food, and he burped, and obviously we know that a side effect of that is his mouth catching on fire.
Yeah, the waitress...
So, I mean, really, it was just an accident.
The waitress tried to challenge him, like, I don't think you'll want it that spicy. And he's like, you don't fucking know how I handle spice. Bring it out. This guy on the right is dying in front of our very eyes. How dead is this dude right now in 2020? I mean, he's died at least 40 years ago, right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think 40 years ago was 1980. He probably died in the. He had to have died in the 60s.
These masks are like a mashup of the presidents in Point Break and the Three Ninjas masks that Tum Tum Rocky and Colt wear.
Yeah.
And also a dildo.
You know, I wouldn't mind watching this in color. You know how they like take those black and white and they can like color over them? Yeah.
Which to me seems like an impossible task. But
I don't
I don't
understand how they do that.
I don't know anything about movies. I just have a podcast that talks about them. This reminds me when I was a kid, you probably did the same thing at the beach. You try and build like a castle and then fortify it with like walls.
You got to do the moat, and then you got to do like a big like dam.
Couple moats.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be fun if you built it too far to where like not enough water would get there, but it also wouldn't be fun if you built it so close where like you could never.
Yeah, there was a sweet spot in there. Is that mango, Jeff?
It is, yeah.
I'm a fan of the mangoes.
So for those of you at home, I'm drinking a Corona seltzer right now. I think I like cherry the best, but it has an aftertaste that like really stays in my mouth. Like when I go to bed tonight, I'll be tasting it.
I'm not a fan. I mean, I don't like anything cherry, but I'm a big fan. Have you had the Corona Refrescas?
I don't think I have.
They're like 75,000 grams of sugar, but God, they're delicious.
See, these are like the healthiest alcohol drink you can have. So this chick who lives here is Godzilla's ex-girlfriend, and normally Godzilla wouldn't care, but she has a couple of his hoodies.
Well, the fucked up thing is she brought him a box pack that had some gym shorts and socks in it.
Oh,
but she kept the hoodie.
She kept it
did
on purpose. Dude. Come on, it's not accident. This kid right here is actually acting his ass off.
That's what I'm saying, man. I have a real good appreciation, and like the simulation of this storm, them just like throwing wooden bricks across the screen.
Dude, imagine that being your job that day. Hey, we just need you to chuck pieces of plywood at the actors. Like,
take
dude,
this 2x4. You're gonna take this 2x4 and you're just gonna keep throwing it across the screen.
Knowing my luck, though, I'd get in charge of like the thunder noise where I'd have to. That's so clearly a toy, and I love it.
Yes.
Dude, you and I could make this movie now. That would be awesome. Like, I just love this shit, man. To see like filmmaking back then.
Oh, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. What was the budget for this?
In 54, I'll say $60,000.
$60,000.
Yeah, but real quick,
I was thinking 100.
Are we to assume that storm was actually Godzilla?
I'm so fucking lost. I have no idea.
The thing I love about this movie, even though it's just a guy in a suit, I guarantee you we're not going to see Godzilla till like an hour into this thing.
No, not a chance in hell.
Rafael Palmeiro is up next after this guy. Be like, I never did steroids, period. This kid's a fucking G, man. He's like, I literally looked Godzilla in the eye and said, do your worst. And he respected me so much, he went on to the next hut.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna know this. The budget was $100 million, and then it's like the Y with two lines in it. It's whatever Japanese money is.
Is yen Japanese currency?
I don't know. I don't think it's yen. I think yen is China. It might be yen. I don't know, but it's $100 million of that, and then it's estimated to have made $3.1 million US dollars.
Shit.
Yeah.
So if you're someone at home that has the free time, or you're guaranteed smarter than us, so don't actually factor that in. Yeah. Please look it up and comment below. We'd love to know. But in typical Bro Force Squad fashion, we're just not going to take the time to convert it.
Yeah, it's yen. So what's 100 million yen?
In 54, you know?
Yeah.
Probably at its low point. I mean, World War II just ended. Sorry, Japan. Kind of fucked you guys up there.
I mean, they kind of brought it on themselves.
This guy's like, Godzilla destroyed our city, killed our pigs, but I'm still not gonna fucking tuck in my shirt, okay? So they're basically trying to tell the country, like, yeah, we need to like bomb the fuck out of this guy because he's coming. And now there's apparently a parade.
So today, this isn't in 54, 100 million yen equals about $935,000.
Okay.
So a hair under $1 million. And
It's
that's
tough to tell
today.
what it was
I don't
then,
know what
because again,
inflation.
after World War II, I think because of how things ended with the two atomic bombs, I feel like their currency would have been at bargain basement value.
Yeah.
But is 54 roughly 10 years after the end of World War II? Is that far enough out to where they can economically recover? Maybe. Also, clearly, we still didn't have much beef with the Japanese if it made fucking $3 million in America, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if it made that in America, but that was the conversion of what the
Oh,
profit. Yeah,
so
I tried to Google it, guys, but it's not happening. So why is this chick on a submarine or whatever?
because women can do anything men can do.
Oh, okay.
No, she's a nurse, I know, if it's the same chick from earlier, and the guy she was talking to is he's something in the Navy. He might be our Tom Hiddleston in Kong Skull Island here.
Okay. Like the guy that the specialist they bring in?
Yeah, they're like, hey, we need you to find Godzilla. And he's like, well, what's the plan when we find him? Like, well, we haven't got that. We have a different guy working on that plan.
Yeah, come on.
We delegate here and then compartmentalize. Everybody has a piece of the puzzle. This village, some guy needs to show up and be like, hey, look, I work for State Farm, so I'm a little biased, but I'm going to be honest, this does not look much worse than it did before the Godzilla attack.
Yeah. And we should know because we've seen a thing or two.
Right. We don't have a dog in the fight. Like, well, really, it seems like you do.
Yeah, you kind of do. I bet they have lots of dogs.
So this guy's asking about radioactive fallout. Maybe someone is trying to say that this was another atomic bomb attack.
Or are they saying that because of the atomic bombs, it mutated, got like just a iguana into Godzilla?
I like that. Let's go with that. This guy has a stick. They're like, is that for research purposes? He's like, well, I found it and I like the stick, so I'm going to take it with me. What's in that guy's hand? A spatula? Oh, it's a camera. Okay. I was going to say, are we grilling out after this?
So what are they? So they're measuring the radioactive stuff right now.
Yeah, at first I thought that guy was a photographer, which I guess still makes sense. Oh, okay, this is a different guy. He's got a Rayovac battery. He's like, hey, if anyone's Ford F-150 breaks down too, we can just fucking throw this in front of it.
My bad, Jeff.
You're good. I love you too, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that part was meant for you.
Okay, so what is this guy? Okay, so let's assume that is Godzilla now. Does he have radiation? Because I know in the new movie, the Gareth Edwards one, I think he does, right?
Well, and I think he had radiation in the Matthew Broderick one too, because that's why he was the expert because of the earthworms.
Right.
So is this? Oh, wait a minute. Are they in his footprint? Is that where they're researching?
Very possibly. Good thinking. Dude, this guy's gonna have fucking back muscles like an American gladiator. Look at him just beating the shit out of that gong.
Do you think he is that a minimum wage job, or do you have to like work your way up to be the bell ringer?
Yeah, dude. Everybody wants to be the guy on the top of the mountain ringing the gong. I think you gotta do at least 2 to 3 years. They'd like you to be a manager first, and like do some scheduling and payroll and stuff.
What if you come in with managerial experience?
Well, it depends. Is it in the same field? Did you ring a chime somewhere else or a xylophone?
Maybe.
So they said Godzilla.
Is this guy American? The guy on the right? He doesn't look Japanese.
Second from the right.
Probably, yeah.
The kid on the far right is the one who was like cussing out Godzilla a little bit earlier.
Okay, I can't see far right.
First image of Godzilla. How far in are we? 22 minutes, dude. That's not that bad.
That's pretty quick.
So they heard Godzilla was on the other side of this hill. They all ran up there. He's actually up there, and now they all run away.
Well, yeah, because they didn't realize it. Sticks aren't going to do anything versus Godzilla.
Well, there's only one way to find out, Brian.
Dude, this Godzilla is fucked up looking.
He was taking a shit and they all ran up. She just passed out from fear.
It looks like if you have a Godzilla toy and you light it on fire and it gets melted halfway and then you pour water on it and put it out. That's the end product.
Sid from Toy Story is like, hell yeah, that's what it looks like.
Like done it 3 times myself.
Godzilla's like, can I get back to finishing my shit? I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. God, you don't even knock first.
Okay, well now they know for sure it's Godzilla. So all the skeptics that were trying to say it was an atomic bomb or just a hurricane, I mean, what do you have to say now? These guys have samurai swords.
They're samurai swords.
We're ready to go, dude.
Let's do
it. One guy would be like, Godzilla's unarmed. Like, well, yeah, but he's 1,000 feet tall.
And he breathes fire out of his mouth.
Banner, you're right. Those were his footprints.
Yeah. So, do they think he's a dinosaur?
I think this guy's about to learn us here. Okay, so he's talking about the Jurassic period. And this slideshow is pissing me off because it's going left, right, and then back to the left.
Huh.
Now he's just giving a history lesson, dude. People are fucking falling asleep. One guy in the back's like, can we nuke him?
They did it to us. Let's do it back.
Those are Godzilla's senior photos. There's the one of him leaning up against the tree.
Yep.
There's the one of him like on the rock with one foot up. There's him with his high school girlfriend. They broke up, but they're still friends.
It's fine. It was mutual.
She brought
you got the one in the fountain.
There's still one of them. What's the other one? Then remember they made you do indoor ones too on the staircase.
On the staircase, yep. You had the one too, like if you played sports where you would have to hold the football with like the Spalding logo coming out.
Or if you were in band, they were like, now hold your clarinet. You're like, I'm not going to fucking play this I don't want this.
Thank you.
So this guy's just explaining like how Godzilla has survived all this time. And he's saying our underwater H-bomb tests are what destroyed its natural habitat. So now it's fucking pissed.
Oh, so they had nukes too, but instead of bombing America, they bombed underwater.
And created Godzilla. Yeah.
Lost the war and created Godzilla.
Correct.
Man, that's just a string of bad luck.
Yeah, that's like 76ers during the Trust the Process, but like the only draft picks they had were Nerlens Noel and Jahlil Okafor.
I don't understand the problem.
Now, this thing, I don't know if this guy is like, oh, sorry, this fucking slide slipped in. The next one's going to be of a naked prostitute named Chastity. I'll skip through that one quick, too.
Is this Godzilla's shit? I'm confused.
I think
or is that what he came from?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like the larval state of his, or is that thing that they found in the that puddle? Oh, that does look like what it is. It's like, this one is from the puddle, and this one is a semen sample. I just wanted to jack off in the restroom. I don't really have an explanation for that. This guy's like, how do you know our bombs are to blame? Basically, like, fuck you.
Do you think secretly this was like a poke at the United States?
I don't even know if it was secretly. It had to be, right?
I mean, I would think so, but they're clearly saying like it was our tests. Or are they doing it in like air quotes? Like, yeah, it was our tests.
They're like, you wiped out 2 of our cities. Well, yeah, but you kind of surprise attacked us when we didn't have war declared against each other. Like, you're still mad about that?
I mean, we used to be friends.
And what's even worse than the Pearl Harbor attacks is then we had to see the Michael Bay movie Pearl Harbor.
God. I can't even defend that one.
Why did we have to open the blinds? Like,
it was dark in there.
Even if, well, he was given the slideshow, but even if he's done, like, we don't need the light in right now.
It's only respectful to make eye contact, and without lights, you can't make eye contact.
I'll tell you what, this balding dude, he has totally lost control of the room.
Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't taken over this meeting yet. They're about to riot, right?
Yes. So now they're arguing if we should tell the public about Godzilla.
I mean, you have to, right? You have to inform the public. They need to be prepared.
Dude, here's the thing. Would people panic? Yes. Could we sell a shit ton of Godzilla merchandise? Double yes.
Yes.
I
And
want.
probably a couple guns.
There you go. Double down. I need Godzilla on every coffee mug, T-shirt, and coaster in the next 48 hours. And also, we need to be selling every person who can walk and hold a fork to their mouth a semi-automatic.
Give me bumper stickers, window stickers, stickers.
So you're just cornering the sticker market.
Well, you know, you got to start.
That's my expertise. You can worry about the rest of the stuff.
Yep. Do you waste money on billboards? I feel like it's a waste of money, but maybe not in 54. I don't know.
I think in a city like Japan with so much foot traffic, think how many eyeballs you're going to have.
A city like Japan. Isn't Japan a country?
It is a country, correct. That's what I meant to say. So I think they did release the information. And that said that he had sunk 17 ships, so he's been fucking busy. And she just referenced the bomb in Nagasaki, so they are acknowledging the real world.
So like, look, did we fuck up? Yeah, but like, not that bad. We didn't deserve that.
No.
These are those penis helmets.
I wish those were still standard issue. Wish there was one guy there with a sign in English. Like, I'm just very lost. So they're giving latitude and longitude here?
Okay, see, nobody knows latitude and longitude. What?
I actually had to teach that to my students last year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I know that, like, is it north-south is actually going, like, east-west, right?
Yeah, so latitude are the lines that go east to west.
Right.
But they're measured in north to south because they're measured from the equator. So the equator is 0 latitude. Okay.
And then you've got negative and positive.
Correct. So like,
what are the units? Like miles or kilometers or
degrees?
Wait, one more time.
Degrees.
Oh, I thought you said diggeries, like a diggery-do.
Like Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, like Robert Pattinson.
Right.
The United States is 37 Robert Pattinses up from the equator.
Oh, okay, that's about what I expected. Yeah. So that would put us at like Twilight. The third one. So now we're just Japan's like, all right, here's our strategy: bomb the fuck out of every inch of water, and we'll find them.
So that's what they're doing. They're bombing. That's them bombing it.
Yeah, I mean, apparently that guy thinks he had the exact coordinates of Godzilla, but I don't know how the fuck you would know that unless he like tagged himself at a barbecue restaurant. Godzilla's eating at Hank's.
He gave it a 4.5 stars. I don't agree with that.
He's normally pretty strict with his Yelp reviews, man. So if you can get anything over a 3.5,
you're doing something right.
Right.
Those explosions look like when you put baking soda and vinegar in a volcano.
You say that like that probably wasn't actually what they did to cause the explosion. The director's like, fuck, Brian. People behind the curtain will save a little movie magic for the fans.
So is she about to bone that Navy guy?
I mean, she wants the D bad.
Ooh, a little Stegosaurus there.
This guy's either dead or asleep. Who just sits in a room looking at the floor, man? You're fucking...
In the dark.
Her name is Amiko.
Amiko? I'd hit it.
He called her name as she was leaving, and she was like, oh, do you actually want to tell me something? He's like, no, turn off the light, please. Oh.
So, does he think Godzilla's a dinosaur?
He's probably pissed that he's not a dinosaur. Based on that skeleton he had in there. Or that fossil, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a real fossil, but it's like the model. He's probably had all his eggs in the dinosaur basket. Look at this toy. You know,
wow, look at this fucking background.
This looks like the Party Cruise episode of The Office.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like, actually.
You think this is
They're
DJ?
actually like simulating the rocking of the boat. This guy's smashed.
Dude, he should let the head on that beer go down before he starts drinking. That's how you're gonna get sick.
He's had so much he's gonna get sick anyway.
Because it's a good point. If anything, he's like, oh shit.
Oh.
Now,
See, I feel like
entertainment.
So they informed the public
That's
that Godzilla's out at sea.
I think
right?
so. Yeah, and we're still on cruises. But
so
see,
that's just irresponsible for them to go back out at sea to a fucking dinner party.
I agree, but would the United States do that? Fuck yeah, we would.
Yeah, we'd have like 8 boats out there. I'm just saying.
There'd be a cruise like, if we see Godzilla, free round of shots, and fuck, we would be the ones on that cruise. That guy delivered the iconic line, "It's Godzilla!"
Godzilla!
Imagine, he was the first guy in history to say that. Imagine being like, kid.
Yeah. Imagine being like his grandson, right? This is 54. You were probably born in what? 30, maybe 25?
If you're his grandson?
No. Like, he was probably born in like 1925, 1930, right? So that would put him as your grandpa. How cool would that be? Like, yo, what's up, girl? My grandpa was the first one to say Godzilla. What you know about that?
That's so funny. You're funny. It's not funny. What?
No, it's not funny.
Really
it's
serious.
Yeah. It just means I'm that much of a badass.
Yeah, it's a big fucking deal. No one else at this frat party can say that. And if Dylan from Alpha Chi tries to say that, he's full of shit.
He got that story from me.
He stole it. And granted, his version, which he's worked on, is actually a little bit better than mine. And
he's a storyteller. I can't deny that.
That's what he does. He spins thread. Like, I'm sorry I don't have the gift of gab. I've always loved it in movies. It's like such a Willy Wonka thing with the hot off the presses, fresh story.
It's kind of sad we can't do that anymore because, like, newspapers aren't really a thing. It's all internet.
Yeah, dude. Imagine when Kobe died if, like, we didn't find out till break room at work the next day when someone passed out the newspaper to you.
I don't know. I would be in absolute shock.
Yeah, that would fucking ruin your shift at work.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Would you keep the headline? I would. Like, it's a big fucking deal.
That was an abrupt cut by the director.
Yeah, this dude's hair, I agree, way ahead of its time.
He's like a Japanese James Dean.
Very handsome.
Definitely. Apparently I thought he was in the Navy, but now they're playing it like he's a reporter.
If he doesn't bone her by the end of the movie, he's doing something wrong.
Maybe he's friend-zoned her. Or maybe he's gay. Could you be gay in 1984? Were you allowed to do that?
I don't know if that was a thing yet. When did being gay become invented? Like the 80s?
Become invented. All right, we have the Slinky and dudes like other dudes now. Okay, we'll sell them both. Fuck.
All right.
This kid is everywhere, man.
It's about time we needed that.
But see, he's like always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Like, he's never, even though he saw Godzilla firsthand, he's never getting like that front row seat.
Yeah. He's like the guy who cried wolf, right?
Yeah, but that guy was an asshole. I kind of like this kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm rooting for him.
This guy's wondering, like, first off, who was that fucking kid that just opened my office door? Second off, do we have no security here?
Yeah.
People just walk in.
Look, I understand we didn't knock on Godzilla when he was taking a shit, but that doesn't mean you can't knock here.
To be fair, I did not know he was taking shit. I would have left him alone. And he probably deserved to kill some of us, if we're being honest, Chris.
I mean, look, I try and look at things from both sides of the coin. We might have made some mistakes along the way.
Here's your umbrella, even though it's sunny and 75. Don't even know why the fuck you brought this.
In fact, actually, you should just carry it, but don't open it. You could use some vitamin D.
He's like, oh, are you one of those weirdos who brings an umbrella to block the sun? Hi, I'm Hats. Have we met? Oh, fuck. Dude, this guy he is James Dean, man.
Yeah.
Wait, does that have a built-in kickstand though? Because you get way less pussy if that's the case.
Nope, doesn't look like it. They're pushing it.
Again, does this guy like work for everyone and no one at the same time? That little kid.
I have no idea.
Or this is a research laboratory. It says.
Okay. Whoa! How'd this guy lose his eye?
I was just about to ask that. We need a prequel movie that just explains how this guy lost his eye.
Is he a pirate? Do they have Japanese pirates?
What movie is it from? Oh, it's from a How I Met Your Mother episode. Barney is like trying all these like really aggressive ways to pick up women. And he brings an eye patch to the bar for him and Ted. He's like, we're each going to wear these. And Ted's like, okay, how do we lose our eye? And he's like, snakes. And he goes, what? How would snakes? He's like, I didn't think it through. I don't know. What are those cups in front of them? Are those boba teas before boba teas?
Maybe. Dude, I don't know what's going on, but I really like this movie.
I do too. I'm having a blast with this thing.
Yeah. Like, there's a good storyline. Honestly, the acting is great.
It is. This guy's a lab coat on. He's like, look, do I work in a CVS pharmacy? Yes. Does that mean I'm not a scientist? No. And that's why I wear this just around the house.
It sounds familiar.
That's a bitchin' stereo, dude. You see the size of that thing?
Especially in 54. Dude, that probably cost him like $150.
Bro, imagine the parties he could throw.
I'm sorry. Probably like 500 yen.
Yeah, thank you. I was about to make you do the conversion. Give
With inflation. You can see this seam like where they painted like and brought two boards together on the wall.
This is acting right here.
This is back when like actors in movies still acted like it was stage acting. Does that make sense?
You have to.
Yeah, like nowadays.
These two are brother and sister. Sorry, just realized that from their conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, why didn't she lose her eye too, or give her eye to him?
I don't think it's genetic. Maybe if she gives him her eye, we still have two people and three eyes, so it's not really.
Yeah, but in 54, do women really need two eyes?
Hey, that's for the government to decide, not me. This guy's really sweaty, though.
He is sweaty.
She's like, well, you could take
Filipino prison.
She's like, you could take the lab coat off. Oh, and then someone doesn't think I'm a scientist?
Yeah,
good idea, Okima.
Who's going to play doctor around here?
Exactly. Ask yourself that. No, you didn't. You didn't even think about it.
So where are they going now?
I guarantee you this guy markets the apartment as a 2-story, and the person who comes to tour, it's like, yeah, but you really just walk in on the ground level. He's like, I mean, come on now.
So is he experimenting on animals to make Godzilla?
I think he's trying to like find some way to kill it. And she's kind of saying to him, okay, you're going a little bit crazy with your experiments, as you know any mad scientist tends to do.
It happens. I mean, it's fine. I fully support what he's doing right now.
Dude, if you had a lab like this, there'd be like fucking beer cans on the floor. There'd be a Troy Gloss poster hung crooked on the wall.
I'd have a Ryan Leaf #1 pick, like Sports Illustrated Kids poster.
And you need to have like a newspaper that says, "No way this guy's a bust," is the headline.
Yeah.
You'd have a Darth Maul lightsaber on like one of those samurai sword racks.
God, that'd be awesome.
Okay, these fish, their water looks a little fucked up, right?
Look, as somebody that was in the industry, yeah, you need to fix this water. Those fish are about to die.
It looks like he dropped like 7 Pepsid ACs in there.
Little Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah. It's like, I just don't want the fish to have a hangover. Like, why have they been drinking? Yeah, I pour a couple beers in there for them.
Let's be honest with ourselves. You think I drank all these beers? Actually, you're right. I did drink them all.
What the fuck are these gloves? Oh my god, what happened? Did the fish die?
What?
Did
her eye get eaten out?
I'll tell you this. For having just met those fish, she's taking this really hard. How do you know they didn't die of natural causes? Well, they exploded, so Yeah, I
That could
guess.
be a natural cause.
Yeah, we don't know. Maybe they were bloated. Some people get acid indigestion really easily.
It's
My cousin,
1954. We don't really know medicine yet.
one of my cousins, he would just eat chips and salsa and get it really bad. Really? From chips and salsa? Yeah, and that could
Almost
have been.
exploded.
I also fed the fish chips and salsa. To be honest, I probably shouldn't be owning aquatic life now that I run it back through in my head. What have these guys been up to?
Dude, that's a dope tie.
Oh yeah, it's giving me like a Dick Tracy vibe.
Yeah. I'm thinking in real life, it's like a yellow or maybe gold, and we're looking at like a dark navy blue spots.
Oh, see, that's a fun game. Try and guess what the colors are. So what's this kid's deal? Like, why is he living with them now? That's just an extra mouth to feed. And I'm sorry what happened to your village, but the economy is what it is.
Did the kids see Godzilla?
Yeah, remember this was the kid when that village got invaded who was like cussing him out in the rain.
Oh yeah.
It's like, suck my dick, Godzilla. I'm not quoting him verbatim, but it was something like that.
It was, yeah. I mean, it loosely translates to.
All right, I gotta go piss. Can you handle this for like a minute?
Yeah, I got this. I think so. I mean, I'm just gonna fly by the seat of my pants, but so we got another doctor now. So they're all doctors? Ooh, some hot sake. Oh no, maybe Sapporos? I don't know. So they sit on the floor in Japan. I like that. I like sitting on the floor. So we got this dude who's reading a book trying to act smart. Wonder what kind of, like, is he doing research on Godzilla? I'm so confused. Oh, we heard something outside? Is it Godzilla? For all of your guys' sake, I hope Horns gets back soon. Because I'm, like, annoying myself talking, let alone listening to me. I thought they were going to kiss. They're brother and sister, though. Okay. Dude, this Godzilla is fucking, like, if I saw him, I'd be scared, too. Oh, yeah, one little, like, gunshot. That's really good. Like, from a sniper, that's really going to kill him. Does Godzilla have, like, bulletproof armor? Like, his skin? Or is it like getting shot with a paintball gun? Like, it still hurts, but, like, it's not, it doesn't wound him. I feel like they should have already had the city evacuated at this point. Like, you know he's around. They're taking, like, a dresser with them? And what is this thing? Like boom boxes on their shoulders?
Yeah, they like to party.
So, Horns, we had a couple questions while you were gone. One, is Godzilla's skin bulletproof?
I think so.
Or is it like it's just so thick it's like getting hit with a paintball gun? Like, it hurts, but it's not gonna, like, wound you.
That's a good question. Only Godzilla could tell you that, and he's never going to admit to feel the pain.
So the whole family are scientists? Because the old man was wearing a lab coat also.
Well, that's the guy who had like the models of the. Oh shit! He's invading the city. I missed all the action.
No, you're good. He's just now getting in the city.
Okay.
They showed him coming up from the water, and again, I think it's irresponsible they didn't evacuate the city sooner because now there's a mass panic.
I think half these people though were just like, "Fuck, man, I really want to see Godzilla." You know?
You know how many more followers I would get on my Instagram?
That's what they're thinking. They're like, "Dude, if I can like post him on my story, this is what I fucking tuned in for."
Yeah, this right here is great filmography.
This is like iconic filmmaking at the time. No one had ever seen shit like King Kong, which by the way is also on HBO Max, came out like around this time, maybe like 10 years earlier. But this was what I'm fucking talking about.
This is like the shit that they used when they filmed Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, this looks
look
like
at this shot. How do you get this shot? Oh, you're fucked, bro. Oh my god. I'm fine. One guy's like, I literally just got this hot coffee.
You owe me 75 cents. I take 2 creams and a sugar.
Oh shit, dude. He's hungry. Train. Someone needs some iron in their diet.
How are they? Do they defeat him? I'm so excited to see how this movie ends.
I don't see how the humans have a shot.
Yeah, he's literally just going to take over the world.
This just went from good to great. How do they do the tail? That's cool.
I just realized for running a movie podcast for the better part of 5 years, I have no idea how movies are made.
Yeah, we really don't know. We really are the movie opinion of like that friend that you went to college with who likes movies.
Yeah, and I'm okay with it.
Me too. Now Godzilla's just fucking showing off.
He's just having fun now.
He's like, "Oh, is this heavy?" What if he like has like he's such a bro, he has like a fucking gallon jug of water he's walking around with.
Gotta stay hydrated, bro.
These dumbbells yours? Is this bridge yours? Dude, what a fucking
Dude, did he just leave? He just fucked up the city and left?
Isn't that baller? It's like fucking the sorority chick and then leaving. He could have fucked up the whole city, but he's like, I'm going to save that I'm going to keep you guys guessing when I'm going to do the rest of it.
Okay, it's really concerning me. One of those propellers wasn't spinning, but they were about to take off.
It's fine. Brian, what do we need them all spinning?
I would think so.
God,
I mean, I'm not a pilot, but...
Okay, who picked out this tablecloth? Jesus Christ, a blind person?
It's the 50s. Calm down.
It looks like
they didn't know any better.
What are those like optical illusion books where you're supposed to look cross-eyed to see?
Yeah, you like look cross-eyed and a monkey pops out at you.
What were those called? I used to get one at every book fair, even though I could never figure them out.
I don't know. I think if you're colorblind, they're supposed to like pop out at you more.
This guy's like, now this one kind of looks like a tit. This part of the river. Please try not to focus on that, even though you can.
This looks like a 3-year-old tried to draw the United States, and it's like the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah. He's like, okay, draw Michigan. Okay, well, the finger on the glove's the other way. That's fine, Chris. That's fine. Just give us this drawing. See, so now they're evacuating because they're like, dude, Godzilla's fucking crazy.
They just picked up a suitcase that was empty. Like, it clearly flopped open. There's nothing in it.
Brian, we only get one take at this.
Okay.
Everyone's
There's
like,
a lot of people in this. Like, a lot of people.
Japan isn't really known for not having sex a lot and having a big population. This is a good place to hide. This should protect you from Godzilla, a YMCA.
Yeah. He actually he loves YMCA, so he won't destroy it.
Well, technically, he's banned for life, and he respects the YMCA.
He does.
He won't.
Look, they said no dunking, and he dunked 3 times in a row.
He claims because one of them he didn't touch the rim doesn't count as a dunk, but I think Dwight Howard and Mello would disagree.
I would disagree with that as well.
So what's this? They're gonna fight this guy with with a crane?
With a crane?
What's the fucking? What's the plan?
They're literally just throwing everything they got.
I have a U-Haul. Do you want that? Yes, Devin. Bring the U. Obviously, bring it. If we don't need it, we don't need it. But at least
you know how many Godzilla steaks we can fit in the back of a U-Haul?
Oh God, we could sell them out of there too.
Yeah, just like they're like tamales or watermelons on the side of the road.
Imagine being in the military and that you're the guy. They're like, "Hey, can you ride with the crane, dude?" And then your friend Trevor gets to ride with in the tank, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like, he actually has a gun on his. I get the crane.
What am I gonna do with the crane? Lift him up?
They also had the Caterpillar. I can't remember it's not a bulldozer. What's the one with like the arm that's like this? And it,
like an excavator?
Yeah, they had one of those. I'm like, are we trying to build a playground or fight Godzilla?
So are they going to try and like electrocute him? I'm so confused right now and so excited. How are they going to defeat Godzilla?
If I had to guess right here, the director's setting up a domino that's about to be knocked down. This power plant is about to get fucked 3 ways towards the weekend.
Yeah, for sure. Is that the same boombox that he was listening to in his bedroom in the dark?
Same model. This one looks like he didn't have the subwoofer upgrade, though, if I had to guess.
I mean, times are tough.
They're ordering them to evacuate, and then also just in case that's the Japanese bat signal for Japanese Batman. So, look, I know the Earth is on fire, but I made some Lipton iced tea, and I actually I added less sugar than the recipe suggests. Let me know what you think.
I've got extra lemons if you need them.
Okay, what the fuck is this editing? Jesus Christ, she's like bouncing all over the...
I kind of like not being able to see the whole screen because I'm pretty sure there's people still on the screen, but I can't see them.
Like whole character.
Like right now, I can't see her, but I know she just took his jacket off.
Dude, her dad has been traumatized this whole movie.
A bad trip will do that to you, man.
Japanese people Japanese people eat like adult or like American kids. They sit on the floor and they just like fucking hang out.
Yeah, when you were gone, I talked about that. I dig it, man. I think we should do it here.
I'm game. And they take their shoes off. It's like
Yeah,
everything you do is like a 5-year-old's birthday party.
yeah.
So now we're talking shop on how to take care of Godzilla.
I thought we were just gonna shoot him with our BB gun.
Well, yeah, why is no one willing to try that?
It's probably like government money. Just can't afford it. They're still paying off the United States.
They got a payment plan set up. It's fine.
Yeah, but they were almost late in September.
So the scientist guy, okay, I just figured this out, Banner. He actually wants to preserve Godzilla. I think he's like a pseudo-paleontologist.
Okay, so he doesn't want to kill Godzilla.
Correct. Even though Godzilla has killed probably like thousands at this point. I don't really.
He's probably a sick motherfucker and wants Godzilla in a zoo, huh?
He hasn't mentioned that, but it's probably part of his overarching plan, yeah.
It's in his 5-year plan.
Yeah, but you can't tell people that because then they freak out like, whoa, 5 years. Jeez.
Wow.
He's like, I know, just let's one day at a time. I get it.
But you have to have goals. I mean, if you don't set goals, you got nothing to reach for.
Right. No, you're preaching to the choir here. This is the one speaker stereo. This is the one like your aunt gets you for Christmas. You're like, well, I actually asked for the double. It's fine. No, I love it. It's good. It's fine.
It's fine.
The military's like, we fucking got him. Did you see that one dude with the U-Haul? Godzilla's fucked.
Yeah. We're going to be able to fit like his whole foot in that U-Haul.
They accidentally left us 2 of those blankets to cover your TV with, so we got twice as much weapons as we thought.
And I noticed the zip tie was broke on the dolly. We can use that for some shit too.
Everyone listening at home knows exactly the dolly and exactly the fucking blanket that we're talking about.
Dude, Godzilla coming out of the water, honestly, there is nothing more terrifying.
Dude, Godzilla, he's just been like ready for this. He was hungover last night, but tonight he's like, let's fucking go. He's gonna eat this cannon, dude. You kidding me?
Oh, yeah. He's going to catch that fucking cannonball in his mouth and spit it back at him.
Dude, cannon cranker guy, imagine the triceps you would have if that was your job.
Oh, my God. That thing's got to be at least 1,000 pounds. Cranking that up?
Yeah, easy. See the way Godzilla's walking? He's like, I fucking dare you, bro. He's the douchebag who says, I'll give you the first punch.
Yeah. The only difference is, pretty sure Godzilla wouldn't get knocked out.
Yeah, he didn't have a glass jaw. He's going straight for the power plant.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you guys like radio? You guys like toasters?
Oh, so they're trying to electrocute. So they lured him in there.
Okay.
All right. Tried to electrocute him. We're going to shoot him with this, like, turkey baster.
Yep. 15 cannons. Here's the thing. Yeah, he's going to eat this power plant, dude. Look at this.
Yeah, he don't give 2 fucks.
You kidding me? He welcomes this.
Yeah.
Shit's probably making
He's like, this is like a TENS unit to him. He's actually feeling better. He's been having some hammy problems.
Yeah. He's actually getting off right now, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting something.
Have any of these tanks hit him? Okay, there we're going for the feet. All right. He does have a bum ankle, I actually read in the injury report.
Yeah, I heard he was dealing with some turf toe too.
Yeah. I mean, he can play through that.
Whoa, wait.
Freeze breath?
Freeze stuff? What?
Oh, shit. Yo, comment below if you knew Godzilla had freeze breath.
Wait, was that freeze breath or did he melt the stuff?
You know what? That's a good question. Because we don't have color, I can't tell. It actually, I think it was steam because it like bent the metal.
I think it would be cooler if. Oh yeah, that's definitely like.
It's
steam.
definitely heat. Okay, it's steam. Yeah. It's, okay. I was gonna
God,
say.
how much cooler would he be if he had ice though?
I had a boner when I thought he had freeze.
I did too.
I mean, I still have the boner, but it was purely from that.
He's still fucking this place up.
He hasn't even shown the fire breath till now. He's like, you really fucking pissed me off.
Look, I'm just saying, Godzilla could hit the gym. He can use 30 minutes on the treadmill every day.
Dude. But
Dude,
then when's he gonna do
that was fucking cool. His whole fucking back lit
the back?
up.
See, the new ones take total homage from that.
Yeah.
Oh, bye. You're melted as fuck.
This is actually really, really close to the one with Bryan Cranston in it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
With the power plant and all that bullshit. They just added the other monsters in.
Dude, he's pissed.
Huh.
He's like, you trying to set a fucking trap for me? I'm gonna burn down your neighborhood.
This is why cats hiss at you, because they think that they're Godzilla.
This is exactly why cats hiss at you. Yeah. Like, yeah, I've seen the movie too, Felix. You're not him. That used to be a fire truck, like two dudes with like a couple gallons of water in the back of it. Like, do we have the cups to throw it on there? Like, yeah, no, we're good.
Oh, I forgot the fucking cup. You forgot the cups?
What is
You
your
had
one job, Tyler? He's like, I'm cup guy. I know it.
Yeah.
But you understand.
How did this happen?
I used to be stands up and passenger seat guy, so it's new for me. Oh my god, look at that toy. This is awesome.
Wow.
Holy shit!
Wow. This is great.
Dude, I'm fucking loving this.
I'm not kidding. We may have found a new like time period of movies that I'm willing to watch.
Dude, and the Godzillas only get better. I mean, shit, this is the only one I knew was in black and white.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, what about the Blob or like the one where the giant ants?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'd watch those.
This shit rocks.
They're so like, I don't know, they're fucking awesome.
So I don't know if the tanks and fire truck are trying to go to Godzilla or run away from him, because you could defend either one to me.
Look,
right?
I'm just saying, if you try and spray that shit with water, it's like pissing on a forest fire. You're not gonna do anything.
No, it's pointless at this point. Like, you don't think you've hit him with enough cannon shots? Like, it doesn't do anything, bro. You're just gonna piss him off. And again, I don't have the solution. I don't know what we do here. Do we try and distract him? Do we poison him?
Look, if anything, you try and be Godzilla's friend.
Right.
Like there has been no negotiation talks. I don't understand. I thought in the Geneva Convention you had to have negotiation talks before you can bomb them.
So someone here is ignoring it, and I'm gonna guess it's not Godzilla.
Godzilla is an upstanding gentleman, country.
But Brian, let me throw something at you, because I've always thought this, like in Cloverfield and like other monster movies. We always see the military try and like shoot the monster with like missiles and bullets, and it rarely, if ever, works, right?
Yeah.
But don't you think one way that seems like a much more surefire way to guarantee results is to poison it? Like, put some huge piece of meat, be it like a cow or an elephant out there, and put like a giant cyanide tablet inside.
Make him like a casserole, like your neighbor, like you just moved in, your neighbor brings you a casserole.
Hey, I know you just came from the Atlantic Ocean. We wrapped tinfoil over this. It's not.
Yeah, here you go. Just welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Betsy.
Every house recycles. You're gonna. I mean, you destroyed pretty much every house, but they did recycle before.
I mean, it is $20 HOA fee, but it's fine.
Hey, but it goes. Have you seen the neighborhood pool? I mean, that's another $20 a month, but it goes to that. It goes to fixing that.
At Christmas time, we put Christmas lights up around the front of the neighborhood. It's awesome.
I was like, whoa, I'm Jewish, so you lost me. Like I noticed the yarmulke actually.
Yeah, I thought something was weird.
Why is that weird that I'm Jewish? No, it's not weird.
No, it's not. It's fine.
You know what? Here's the casserole. Just eat this.
Yeah.
This is
also, it's got poison in it, just so you know. I'm not trying to kill you. We're friends.
All right, mahalo. Welcome to Rid.
Mahalo.
If you have a wife,
you're from Ireland.
What is this, a lifeguard tower? Why do we have this? That's where the marshal sits by the 12th green.
How disappointing would it be? Like, your job is to build all the mini models they're going to blow up. You spend 6 months building these models to scale just so they can light them on fire in 5 minutes.
I honestly wouldn't be able to watch. I'd have to like turn away.
Ooh, the tail.
Yeah, use the tail. Use the tail.
Fuck
yes. Do you know how much fun this would be to film? Like, I'm tail whipping guy. It's like, hey, I need you to smash this building. I'm like, I thought you'd never ask.
I would love to be Godzilla.
Dude, he looks scary as shit. Imagine being an 8-year-old in 54 seeing this.
Wonder what this is rated, because I know like Young Frankenstein back in the day was rated R, which now it would be like PG. I wonder what this was rated back in the day.
I mean, look, this is a mother like basically saying goodbye to her 3 kids. We're gonna join Daddy, she says, assuming like their daddy's dead or he
I only
left to
see
go to
two.
Vegas. God. His fire breath, he hasn't used it up until now, but that shit is potent, man. He could fucking run through a city real quick.
Well, yeah, you can't go that deep in the playbook this early.
This is what happens when I go to Vegas and win a 2-game parlay. The whole fucking town burns to the
Dude,
ground.
there is a ton of Godzilla in this movie.
Well, we not until now, but they're making up for it.
But even like before, when they just showed it to us, like they showed him really early and pretty consistent.
Yeah. He's like, good luck telling time now since no one has a smartphone. You think this guy's shook? Jeez. Looks like Rick Ankiel in the playoffs.
Godzilla's like, yeah, I'm just here because the media made me. I have to, contractual.
This is what happens when the Toronto Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup. This is what the city looks like.
He's headed to his presser now. They literally aren't going to be able to stop him, are they?
Godzilla's like, I'm not going to answer any questions about King Kong, but if you want to talk about the city destruction, I'll talk about that. Also, I'm not going to talk about my contract. His spikes look like marijuana leaves.
They do. But when they catch on fire, it's even better.
Dude, the effects budget on this, again, this is 70 years old.
Yeah.
So this is awesome.
Okay. We know right now. Now, I'm not smart enough to figure this out. Never mind. Dude, I bet this movie cost close to like $1 million US.
That's insane, but I can see it.
Yeah. Maybe like, dude, it had to be at least 200,000, right?
Think about, okay, so this action scene has been at least 10 minutes. Like, how do you, a set piece like this in 54 would have been insane to put together.
How long would it have taken to build all of this?
I can't even imagine, dude.
I love when the spikes.
Mega fire shot. You fucking pissed him off now. He's like, I noticed there was 1 square inch of the city I hadn't burnt to a crisp.
We gotta
now
save
go to the underground shelter?
I have to save my taxes for 7 years. That's what you grab when the city's evacuated.
He's like, this was the hardest level Sudoku and I almost had it finished. I'm not going to leave it up here.
Oh, damn it. I forgot my slippers.
All these guys are just still working this late because they don't want to go home to their wives.
And they're piece of shit brat kids.
Right. They're like, well, Godzilla's destroying the city. He's like, I think we'll take our chances.
Dude, I'm buying that as like an actual tall building.
Yeah, that looked real.
That does not.
Dude, I wonder if people saw this at the time and they were like, dude, is this like, did they actually fucking destroy a city? Did they actually have a gigantic dragon dinosaur?
You know there was people that believe that.
Dude, imagine being the guy in the Godzilla costume and then like telling chicks that at a bar. I don't know if you saw Godzilla, but dude in the costume.
That was me.
That's me. Oh my god, you were like I was smashing the cities. Yeah. Do I feel good about it? No, but
I can breathe fire out of my mouth, so that's cool.
Wow.
What can you do with your mouth?
I live just upstairs. That's really interesting. You want to go up and I'll show you how I used to knock down the. What the fuck is he making out with this?
He's like a dog and starts humping the pole.
He's talking to the electrical tower. He's like, just let me buy you 1 drink. What's the problem? What's 1 drink going to do?
What's 1 drink going to hurt?
Oh, man. The first person camera shot, that was creative.
That was cool. This is a cool shot, too.
Dude, there's no way you would have live TV in 1954.
Maybe prime time.
Welcome to Monday Night Football. I'm Frank Gifford, along with some dude who's been dead for 78 years. I'm going to bring you the Cincinnati Cluck Boots versus the Delaware Chickatonquas. What? That makes sense. These people are not afraid. I actually respect the Japanese people, man. They're like,
I do too.
They're like, we half have fear boners, half are just like really interested in what he's going to do next.
I'm just kind of surprised that they don't have their phones out taking pictures. Like, this is a prime opportunity to prove. Like, look, picture it didn't happen. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so Banner, we have 29 minutes left. That's till end of credits. So let's say we have 20 minutes left. How does this thing end? Because this has to be the climax, right?
I don't know, man. I want 20 more minutes of this.
Like, there's no way he's gonna go back in the sea. And if this is the case, are these
Oh
planes?
shit! Bringing in fighter pilots?
Fuck yeah!
Uh-oh.
Let's just run the same shot 3 straight
Yep.
times. Okay, dude, the special effects in this. I'm not even being an asshole. I fucking love this.
I love this.
This is one of the most fun movie commentaries we've ever done.
I've literally gained probably 10 times more respect for older movies than what I had.
These guys can't hit fucking water if they fell off a boat.
Look, are these stormtroopers flying these fucking planes?
Seriously.
Jesus.
Godzilla's like, motherfucker, if you take your shot, you better hit.
This is like, they're in like a Roman candle fight. Like, look, you got 20 shots, you're only going to get hit once. Maybe.
This is like Adam Dunn in 2015. They're like 0 for 31.
Yeah, but the one time he hits on that 30-second at bat, home run.
Godzilla's like literally he's like trying to get hit by them now.
He's like Happy Gilmore when he goes in the batting cage.
Dude, I want like a bro Godzilla version. He has like a backwards cap and 2 Keystone lights in his hands.
Popped collar.
How fucking great would that be? Are they hitting him and it's not working, or are they just totally missing him?
I don't know. Is he going back in the water now?
You can see the wires on the planes, but barely.
Yeah. Not, honestly, not enough to where it like takes away from me. So they didn't kill him; they just drove him away.
He is going in the water. Okay, so that means there's got to be another Godzilla fight because you can't end the movie like this, right?
Yeah, this is. Nobody wants to win like this.
All right, we have about 20 minutes left, so you can give me 10 minutes to build up, and then let's run it back, you know? Dude, how fucking cocky is the Air Force right now? Yeah, he destroyed the whole city. Second we fucking showed up, he leaves, but whatever. Yeah. You're welcome.
Your Navy didn't do that.
Navy didn't do shit. Yeah, that's a too soon. Navy's like, he blew us up fucking an hour ago. There's a guy from like Alabama touring in Japan. He's like, honestly, I don't think it looked much worse than it did when I showed up.
I think it's actually better. You know, you could take this, you could build a good little shed out of it.
Look at how much more open space you have now. You know, like I was saying, you could build a fire pit here.
You get bonfires on Friday night. I mean, really, all you need to do on Saturday is go up to the stop sign.
That's it.
That's it. That's fun right there. Get a 12-pack in the stop sign. I'm good to go. Can't forget my Copenhagen, though.
No, obviously not.
So he's still troubled, right? Because Godzilla isn't gone. He's just...
Yeah, the only thing worse than when Godzilla shows up is like the constant fear of like, dude, he could come out of the ocean at any time. Why is this chick so sad? Someone take her lolly. Oh, her mom died. Fuck. Okay, her mom's dead. Okay, Jesus. Never mind. Jesus. Yo, this gets fucking dark.
Yeah, well, it's kind of dark, especially for 53 or 54. Jesus.
The director's like, her mom's dead. You want me to prove it? Here she is. Oh, no, I believed you. That's fine. Also, what kind of hospital is it where they just let the kid look at their dead mother?
Yeah, it's a little fucked up. Shouldn't they be with like an uncle or an aunt or something? Yeah.
She bled from her head to death. Do you want to see her? I'm 3.
Yeah, it literally looked like Godzilla shot her in the head execution style.
And he turns the gun sideways. It's a kill shot. You know what I was just thinking would be really kind of a buzzkill if you're the costume designer for this, because everyone you dress, you can only see black and white, you know?
I feel like it'd be very challenging because you have to make things pop when there's nothing to pop.
Yeah.
See, because I'm thinking her shirt's like.
I'm getting a red plaid.
See, I was getting an orange plaid. With like a yellow, which doesn't match, but like a yellow headband.
Bring out her eyes, which I'm guessing are hazel based on nothing.
Yeah.
Wait, what did
her lipstick is killing it too.
Hang on, this chick said, I kept a secret from you, but now I have to break my promise.
She's pregnant.
No, she's talking about Mr. Haguwara.
Which one's that?
I don't know. Hang on. I feel like I'm translating for like you, Darvish. He says a breaking ball just wasn't working, and he had to go away from it early. All right, so this is a flashback, Brian.
Okay.
And he looks
Oh,
like
is this why she cried?
maybe. Oh, this is probably showing what the ball did in the water. So this is his plan to kill Godzilla, then, right?
Wait, what's in the ball?
So what? I think it's the poison. I was telling my idea. It kills all the fish in the water, and she freaks out because she obviously loves fish. She used to be married to one.
Oh, wow, it like disintegrated them.
Well, that when it's mixed with Pepsid AC, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so this makes sense. Mr. Hagawara, his plan is to put a giant one of those in the ocean, and it'll melt Godzilla.
Right. It doesn't matter that it kills literally everything else.
It's fine. It's not like 95% of our economy is predicated on the fishing industry. Also, there's no way this movie ends with them just melting him, right? Like, yeah, they have to fight him again.
Yeah.
I mean, unless this movie is just like me and it peaked in high school, and that was like basically the climax scene. Yeah, we only legitimately have probably like 15 minutes left in this thing.
I don't know. This last 20 minutes, man. They had a great third quarter. They came at halftime ready to play.
I kind of love how we're never going to know why he has the fucking eye patch. It's just like part of his character.
But I'm fine with it. Look, you've got to set up other movies. This is obviously a franchise-connected universe.
Dude, if you told me right now there's a prequel movie for just this scientist, and it was under an hour and a half,
I'd watch it right now.
Yeah, I would too. The thing behind him that's just like the fucking breakers for their house, they just slap some like calculators on the front of it.
It's fine.
So he's basically asking, are we willing to sacrifice the whole Japan Sea just to kill Godzilla? The answer is yes.
Yeah, I think so.
If I just wanted to wear a lab coat around my apartment, would that be frowned upon?
I mean, if it is, I'm frowned upon a lot.
But you're actually a scientist, Brian. Come on.
Well, you're right.
This guy's obsessed with the hydrogen bomb. He won't stop fucking talking about it. He calls his the oxygen destroyer, he said.
Oxygen destroyer.
Okay, so maybe it takes the oxygen out of water. I don't understand really, but he's a
if
scientist.
you take the oxygen out of water, then you're just left with like not water. Yeah.
But maybe that's what he's saying. The hydrogen just burns up all the.
I feel like that would spoil the ocean. You'd have one hell of a crawfish shrimp broil.
He's not boring her though. Like she's turned on by this.
Oh yeah, they're gonna fuck, and she's gonna be leaned up against that dead fish glass.
She's like, "Oh, did you use the bomb here?" He's like, "Actually, I just forgot to clean this tank for about 3 months. I went on vacation,
and when I got back, I was tired and
you know how long it takes to unpack. You never want to do it right when you get home.
No, that's why you got to take an extra day. Get home on Sunday. Go ahead and take Monday off also.
That's actually just really great advice, though. So, you know what? The scientist, which it's weird she called him Mr. Haragawa, this is her brother, I think, this guy.
Well, he's not a doctor yet. He's still writing his thesis.
Yeah, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, he just has to hit spell check, and he's probably just going to submit it then.
Only problem is I think he wrote it in MLA, and it needs to be APA format.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Man.
Not good. He was like, "Hello, I thought I would overdress to speak to you. Please, have a seat."
So this is brother, sister, right?
No, this is Eye Patch and Hot Chick are brother, sister. This Japanese James Dean, I think, is just fucking the sister.
The brother? Oh, the sister.
Well, maybe them too. I don't know. They look like they have chemistry that's palpable. I can taste it. It's in the air.
I feel like Eye Patch guy would be handsome if he didn't have an eye patch.
Don't remind him. God, he used to slay with the chicks. He thought it would get him the sympathy vote, but people just thought it was weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's tough because you can't look into their eye. It's just looking into their eye, and it's just weird.
Oh,
because it's like, I know I have one more eye than you.
He's like, can you just pretend that my eye's here? No, I'm trying, but it's.
I mean,
really
maybe
hard.
if we use like whiteout and we like paint an eye on it, I can get
He's like,
behind
let's
that.
use whiteout. Let's do it right now. We can get whiteout at Kroger right now. We'll go right now.
Who has whiteout in their house anymore?
No one does. Come on, this isn't the 1990s. So right now, this guy's like, you're our only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Wow.
Now he's pissed at his sister. He's like, she fucking opened her mouth. He's having an internal struggle, Banner. It's actually kind of like Einstein. You know, he invented the fission reaction. He was like, fuck, dude, I kind of created the atomic bomb that killed a lot of people, but also it stopped Hitler. So
yeah, I mean, it's you win some, you lose some. And I'm not sure which one he won or lost this time.
Is that the worst door lock ever? That guy just like slightly nudged it and it opened.
So they're fighting over the poison.
The formula to make the bomb.
The fish aren't dead.
I'm hoping that's another tank. His filtration system here is like the worst I've ever seen. So that's the formula to the bomb, and he was saying he was going to destroy his research because he doesn't want it to be used.
Oh shit! Did he hit him over the head with an iron?
I think he came in bleeding like that. I don't. At least that's what we'll tell the cops. Dude, this chick's been looking for a reason to fucking take care of this guy. This guy is one of the
blowjob help your head? I think so. I'll try it.
Only one way to find out, babe. This eye patch dude, Haragawa, one of the sweatiest movie characters I've ever seen. Him and Doc Holliday in Tombstone. And Doc Holliday was dying of a disease, so he has an excuse.
Maybe he accidentally ingested some of his own poison and he's dying too. We just don't know it.
Hey, chef's got to sample the secret sauce, you know what I'm saying? He's like, let's put this on. Not so much for the cut, but it also kind of looks fucking cool.
It just looks awesome.
I have a dodgeball tournament in a half hour. It'd be
look good, feel good, play good.
Exactly. What if it's an Under Armour fucking headband? Do you need Under Armour? Yes, I need the name brand visible.
Has to be.
What if the team we're playing is sponsored by Russell Athletic? I don't want to look like hobos.
God. Look, it's a mental game, okay? You win the game before the game is played.
Absolutely. Those are intramural philosophy.
So I'm so confused. How much time we got left?
Not much, man. He's talking about A bombs and H bombs. We have.
Is the atom bomb and the H bomb the same thing? Are they two different things?
I'm not sure. The atom bomb obviously is the atomic bomb, but I think hydrogen is part of that reaction. So
like, is an atomic bomb bigger than a hydrogen bomb is the little brother to the atom bomb?
Correct. I do believe that. Yes. This is counting every second of the credits, which maybe they got them all done in the beginning, so it's not. That could be a thing. Maybe there's not.
That may be a thing. I don't know.
Okay, there's 16 minutes, 40 seconds left total till this thing ends.
Okay.
But
whoa, we got Wolverine hair going on now.
Dude, I love
mad
Japanese Wolverine here. Okay.
I'm digging this. When does adamantium claws come out?
10 minutes. So now he's telling him he apparently destroyed the recipe like Abraham Erskine, but he's like, the recipe's in my head. I can fucking make it right now. Now he's mad he invented the bomb. This guy's all over the place, dude.
He's like, fuck it. I forgot garlic. I need garlic.
And now it's 6:30, so the market I go to is closed. And it has to be fresh. It has to be fresh.
And I'm out of paprika. We can't eat the deviled eggs now.
Why don't I write these things down? I keep asking myself this. I'm never going to remember. I always say I am.
And I know I'm not going to remember it.
The news just cut in.
Is it back? Is he back? He's got to be back.
I mean, he better be. Fuck. Yeah, we get it. The city was destroyed. Again, way too much people letting kids watch their parents get killed.
I just, as a parent, I don't agree with these decisions. Yeah, I mean, like, let's be honest, this is pretty realistic. Like, they fucked the city up.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this movie doesn't shy away from it.
I would hate to be an insurance broker in Japan right now.
God, I know, right?
Staying out all day. So they at church or like a school assembly?
I'm not sure. The only subtitles that have come up in the last minute say "Hear Our Song," so I'm not even sure what the news is saying. Man, you know you're at a fucking private school when even the girls have to wear little kerchiefs.
Yeah.
Is this a song like, are we trying to reason with Godzilla? Like, dude, please chill the fuck out. Godzilla probably wants to, because you know Godzilla's underwater. Like, dude, the Air Force actually thinks like they did something. No, I heard my cell phone ringing. That's why I had to leave.
He's like, look, I just fucked up the city for 35 minutes. I'm tired.
Yeah, plus I left a turkey in the oven. I had to go back and get it.
Don't want that to burn.
Yeah, you needed to still have be moist and delicious when you get home.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the little thing already popped up. And if I don't start the green bean casserole now, it's just going to be ruined.
Right. It's all about timing, those big meals, you know?
So can he hear them singing in his lab?
I think it's on the news.
Oh. That's weird.
Also, looking at his eye, it looks like they're trying to say he was like burnt. It's almost like
I was thinking that earlier.
Yeah.
Do you think like he was looking down at like a microscope and it exploded?
That, or he was like boiling water for tea and he was like, I wonder what happens if I like look into the hole.
Maybe he had the spoon of destiny and looked too close and it burned his face.
No, because the spoon of destiny is not really majestic or mythical at all.
The spoon of destiny has been around for the better part of 10 years and it's majestic.
I guess. So he's just he's burning everything. This is like in Wolf of Wall Street when Jordan Belfort's like, yeah, the CIA's coming, so let's light everything on fire.
Just burn it all.
Even if it's like your receipt from Applebee's you took a client to, I don't think we need to keep it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, go ahead and expense it first, but
yeah, hang on. Let's enter in the system. Obviously, we're not hyenas.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna get reimbursed for it.
I'll tell you what. This girl, the percentage, like the ratio to times that she walks into her brother's lab and has a really over the top emotional reaction, too high. Maybe don't come down here anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when you're a kid, your mom says, "Oh my gosh, your room is so dirty. I just cleaned it the other day." Well, if you don't like it, don't come in here.
Then stop fucking walking up here because you know what the situation
is.
You
know it's gonna get dirty. Or just quit cleaning it for me.
Yeah, then I'll learn my lesson.
It's never gonna be any worse than this.
All right, Banner, this is setting up for our final battle with Godzilla. Okay. Again, why do we have this many passengers on a boat when we know he's fucking lurking? Yeah, we got 10 minutes and some change. And I'm glad we realized that. Since they did credits in the beginning, we might not have them at the end.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have them at the end. I honestly, in a weird way, I like it. It built a little anticipation for the movie. I
do too.
Yeah.
These guys are ready to go live. It's like, Bob Costas here with Joe Buck as Godzilla prepares to kill everyone.
Thanks, Bob.
But first, let's take a break. And it's fucking Allstate.
Back to you.
This family, man, like the dad is just emotionally beat down. The son has an eye patch for some reason. Maybe it's fashion over function. Maybe he still has his eye.
So we got dad, brother, sister, boyfriend?
I believe so, yeah.
Who's the guy in the back?
Dad.
No, the other guy. With the glasses.
I can't see. He's not on screen right now. That guy? Yeah, good point. He was in the village earlier. I want to say he works for the government. He might have been the one.
Assistant?
He might have been that one given the slideshow presentation.
Is he their home mom or house mom?
House mom, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh God. Tell me, get me started.
I know. I'm so excited to talk about it.
So ridiculous. What's HK?
Hyenas.
Kill.
Knowledge.
It's like in Hangover Part 2 when he's giving him the bank number. What is it? It's 17K as in knife. You mean the word that it's silent in? Oh, this is his fucking bomb.
Oh, shit. So he did build it. Or did they make him build it?
I think maybe a combination of both.
Wait, that guy's gonna swim it to him?
Yeah, obviously, Banner, the only people qualified to scuba dive 1,200 feet below surface are the scientist who made the bomb and the guy who's fucking his sister.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
This guy just keeps adding a tire. He had the headband because he cut his head, which he loves.
Yeah.
Now they both have kerchiefs on.
Well, yeah, it gets cold down there. Once you get below the thermocline, it gets pretty cold.
Hang on. Scientist has a thing on his head. Wasn't it the boyfriend who gashed his head open, though? They just switched the bandage.
No, but the guy, the boyfriend, his is all bloody.
But why, the scientist has a bandage on his head, too. Why does
Well,
he have...
yeah, because it looks so cool. It's called fashion.
like,
Heard of it, honey?
Fuck, you look awesome with that on. I want one, too.
As somebody that is a fairly avid scuba diver, this is something that I've always wanted to do. Like the old school scuba suits made of fucking lead.
Like Men
and
of
you
Honor.
just sink to the fucking bottom.
Yeah. And of course,
20,000 leagues under the sea style.
Looks like he has a nut sack on his neck to weigh him down.
Well, yeah, because when the pressure goes, it it compresses around you. So you got to have a little bubble around there so it doesn't crush your nutsack.
No, I mean, like, the thing weighing them down on their chest looks like a nutsack.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Like, doesn't it? Look.
This is... I didn't know they had, like, underwater cameras back then.
Dude, this is, like, nuts, man. I didn't know we had underwater cameras, like, last week. So they gotta find Godzilla? This is, like, a fucking suicide mission. It's like, we give you some playboys and hustlers. He's a total pervert. If you just lay them on the ocean... Oh, he's sleeping. Ooh. Again, dude, I wish he had, like, a bottle of Tito's and he was, like, passed out with a 4.5.
You see, there's a bottle of tequila just sitting on the fucking...
And, like, a slightly overweight other dinosaur dragon chick with, like, the sheets over her. You're like, oh, fuck, what happened last night?
Flaming hot Cheetos on the bedside table.
He's got the Cheeto dust on him still. Netflix is like, are you still watching?
There's like there's like a still burning cigarette in the ashtray.
Half of a Totino's pizza.
It's clearly been there for a week and a half.
But like he still nibbles on it every once in a while.
Look, it smells fine, so it's okay to eat.
There's no mold on it, so take off the white wig. The boyfriend, when he got this scuba suit, he's like, well, can we have a little glass to see? They're like, yes, but it must be way too small for you to actually make out.
Way too small. You're not going to actually be able to see anything. Especially you, because you only look through one eye, and unfortunately, it's set up for your right eye.
The full deck. Godzilla's like, you guys want a beer?
Yeah.
Dude, I would totally drink a beer with Godzilla.
I would too, man. Godzilla kind of feels like a bro. Like, honestly... Look, they kind of trespassed on his land, and he just set them straight.
Dude's just trying to fucking get some Z's. I don't know.
I mean, you made him ruin that steak. He cooked it well done. He couldn't even eat it.
You distracted him. This guy has the bomb. Just fucking use it.
Like, if it's that powerful of a bomb, how close do you actually have to get?
All right, I'm going to make a statement about that kid they just showed again, which, by the way, he's had more wardrobe changes in this than, like, someone hosting the Oscars.
So Godzilla woke up, and he's not underwater anymore?
What are you talking about? He is. It was clearly shot underwater. They're using smoke to make it look like the bubbles in the water. Okay, now I know what they're doing here. There's, like, probably a tank in front of the camera shot. Did they get the bomb set?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused what's going on right now. They're pulling him out of the water.
All right, well, we must be good then, right?
Oh, is he going to step on the bomb?
Wow.
Like a mine?
Sacrifice himself, dude.
Oh, my God.
He's like, only have one eye, so what kind of life are we really preserving here? Look at the nutsack on Godzilla. Jesus.
No wonder.
Must have been the homage for Joel Schumacher doing, like, the bat nipples.
The bat nipples, yep. Uh-oh.
All right, so this thing's about to boil, what, like the whole fucking sea?
Oh, so they're cooking him. This is like a lobster. Where you put the lobster in
Basically, but it's
boiling
like
water?
rapid combustion almost, right? Like remember how fast those fish went up?
Yeah. Okay.
Godzilla's actually like, dude, this feels so fucking good. I've been needing a
Yeah.
spa treatment for a while.
Very exfoliating.
I was gonna say his pores are gonna feel a million times better. He's trying to communicate with him.
I'm just gonna say, if this defeats Godzilla, I'm actually disappointed in the. Oh fuck yeah!
Well, there's 17 more movies, so I doubt he. It's really just gonna piss him off.
Oh, I thought he was gonna come out of the water there.
He's like, you thought a bubble bath was gonna kill me? Well, this guy says it's working though.
What does he know? He only has one eye.
Oh, pocket knife. That'll get Godzilla. Where's that for you? I think he's gonna cut the rope that would pull him up.
Oh, so he's gonna stay down there.
Ultimate sacrifice. Here comes a dramatic. Oh my god.
Wait, he cut his airline too?
That's just nihilistic.
Wow.
God, someone wants attention.
I feel like finally though, Dad is at peace.
I guess, man. He hasn't smiled all fucking movie. This is just like cherry on top. Again, maybe Godzilla just farting this much will flip this cruise liner.
Yeah, it's very possible. He did have black bean burgers for dinner last night.
And you know he rips out. No, dude, he's good. Look at him. Is he in pain? Yes, but
it's fine.
Pain is just weakness leaving the body. I think
no pain, no game.
Exactly. Jesus. Leviticus 8:11, I think. This might put Godzilla on the 15-day DL, but if you think a little hot tub and some bubbles is going to take him out of the picture.
I mean, honestly, do they even put this on the injury report? Probably not, but you're going to get fined for not putting it on there.
If they did, it says undisclosed injury, you know?
Yeah. Well, they're resting his groin.
Wait, they show his skeleton? Okay, well, now we have some explaining to do in the next
And that happened fast.
Okay, so how do we make 11 more of these then? Or I was totally wrong about everything.
Maybe it's Godzilla's brother. Or his like cousin.
Rodzilla.
Rodzilla.
Our moms are sisters. It's whatever. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, so this thing has like 1:40 left, so there's no credits.
Wow.
That's kind of cool, man.
Yeah, I feel like there's an anticlimactic ending though. Like, hey, we just like lobster boiled him.
No, I mean, it's not even debate. The climax was the 15-minute scene where Godzilla just butt-fucked the whole city. That was like some of the most fun I've ever had on this podcast, watching that.
I would agree. The best part for me is I can't see the whole screen. I can't hear anything. I'm literally just watching like half of the screen right now, and I love it. Like, the practical effects were great. You could tell how much time there was put into setting it all up.
I mean, the practical effects of that, like, that's basically laid the foundation for like every movie ever.
Yeah.
And the director knows what we want in a Godzilla movie. It's old dude talking. Jesus Christ.
So I still don't know who this dude in the glasses is in the background.
He's like an analyst for the government or something.
Big brother. Always getting involved in our shit.
All right, well, now they got to honor the fallen scientist.
Yeah, obviously. He saved their lives, okay? He saved all of Japan.
He probably didn't need to cut his airline, but it was super dramatic. So
yeah.
Tip of the cap for that.
What if he was like, I'm just going to cut this. Oh, fuck. It's like when you're shaving and you're like, I don't want to shave like everything, but you fuck up. And then you end up having to shave everything.
Like, well, now this turned into a much different mission than I originally intended.
Damn, that was Godzilla. It literally just ended.
I know, because it's the no credits.
That's awesome.
It's a weird,
I don't know, I don't know what to do, because usually we like.
It's a weird theater experience, right? If it was like, if you were in a theater now, you'd be like, what do I do with my hands?
Yeah. Like, so does that mean your end credit scene comes at the beginning of the movie, like in Logan?
Wow. Yeah.
Like they did with Deadpool?
Shit. Yeah, I mean, with this, like, you could never do anything like that.
No.
But also, you guaranteed that everyone that like worked on the movie, their name gets seen because that shit is.
Yeah,
thing.
I like it. I say we bring it back.
I'm game.
All right, Jeff. That was Godzilla, the 1954 classic. Last thoughts.
I mean, we're grading it on a curve, obviously, because it's 70 years old, but I was thoroughly entertained. And to see filmmaking back then and like the basically like their hands tied behind their back, the way they had to synthesize special effects, it's just fun to watch, dude.
With
it's
no
like,
money. They did it on no money.
Yeah. I just appreciate it. And I don't mean that in a pretentious way. I mean, like, it's cool to fucking see. Like, that will never not be cool to me to see, no matter how far special effects.
It was very refreshing. Like, we watch all these movies with these crazy effects and crazy CGI, and we even talk about TV shows that have amazing CGI. They put something together just as entertaining, if not more, with none of that.
And I think it's almost more fun when it's not a native language to us and the subtitles are a little sporadic because...
Or you don't have them.
We can kind of piece it together on our own, which, you know, art is so subjective anyway. It's like, fuck it. It's like a choose your own adventure book. We can make the story whatever we want.
I love it. I love it. I thought my only thing is Godzilla. I'm glad they cleaned him up a little. They couldn't he just looks like a melted dinosaur to me.
He's not in shape, if that's what you're getting at.
He needs to hit the gym.
He just got divorced. I mean, like, fuck, let him wallow in his pity for a little bit.
Look, it was his own fault. He kept leaving this toilet seat up.
Okay, so she can't just, you know what? This is a different... I can't get into this again, Brian. We've had this argument so many times.
Fine. We've been the Bro4 Squad podcast. You guys can check us out on our website, www.bro4squad.com. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening. YouTube, iTunes, Spotify. Pretty sure we're on other platforms too. Anchor. Make sure you hit that subscribe and follow button. Leave us some comments below. Follow us on Twitter at Bro4 Squad. Remember, that's 3 words. Bro4 Squad. What am I missing, Jeff?
I think it's Letterboxd. I'll be writing a review on this.
That's right.
Bro4 Squad, 3 words on Letterboxd. Check out our review on the 1954 Godzilla.
Honestly, it's just going to say I didn't have subtitles and it was awesome, but I have no idea what the fuck I just watched.
Yeah, a guy with an eye patch is really depressed. I know that.
Yeah. And you have a Japanese James Dean.
When did James Dean become a thing? Was he...
I think he was like the 60s when he just died recently, didn't he?
Like in real life recently?
Yeah, right?
No, he died like young. He died like a...
Oh, no. He's starring in a movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's so dumb.
It is
so
weird.
Dumb.
But Japan was probably like, we did James Dean first.
Yeah.
America's like, well, we did James Dean better.
Yeah. And we're going to do him again.
Digitally. Everything comes full circle. All right, guys. We'll see you in Japan.
Bye.
I'm kind of mad only one guy yelled, Godzilla!
Godzilla.
The way people retell the story of this movie, you would think that happens every fucking 30 seconds. It's just not true.
I mean, it's kind of like writing in cursive or coming across quicksand.
It just never happens.
It's just not as common as like you're led to believe.
Yeah, all life is paying your fucking electric bill and waiting on hold with time.